Ladies and gents, welcome back to Better Late Than Never Gaming. Let's talk gaming. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day and thank you for joining me. Now I'm sure you're familiar with the phrase, less is more, correct? Well, if you're not familiar with the phrase, it pretty much means having an abundance of something doesn't necessarily make it better. It's not a necessity to have so much. Woo! A lot of the time, it's the smallest things that make the biggest impact.
I love you. You complete me. And I just had...
Shut up. Just shut up. You had me at hello.
Take, for example, Avengers Endgame. Alright, everybody and their mama saw this movie. This movie had a budget of over $300 million freaking dollars. Yeah, you heard correct. I can't even speak because that's a crazy amount of money to create a movie, which obviously they made it back. It made billions worldwide. But the budget was insane compared to a movie like Parasite, which I believe was like 11 million. Their budget was 11 million, I believe. It was something like that. That is microscopic compared to the freaking Avengers. And for obvious reasons, right? I mean, it's the freaking Avengers. What the hell do you expect? Now, another movie, Star Wars, Rise of the Skywalker. Another movie with an insane budget. Again, I can't talk because this money is making me nervous. And on the flip side, we have Get Out, an awesome movie with a very, very low budget compared to Star Wars. Now, when it came to Star Wars, obviously we had the budget, we had the glitz and the glam, but it lacked substance, heart, and care. Get Out was just a much more better film. It just felt like they cared about it. So why is the man that is living in the shack much more happier than the man living in the mansion? I mean, less is more, I guess, right? There's nothing wrong with going all out and living it up. But when that hunger dies and you forget why you started to do what you do in the first place, it becomes hollow. I've been finding myself becoming less and less attached to things that are and more wholesome. Even when it comes to my film selection, I'm way more, what can I say, picky? I can't just watch anything, right? I'm more into independent films. Like films that mean something, don't have a large budget. And it's not like I purposely look for those films, but those just seem to have the most heart.
I love the Smiths.
Sorry.
Now, when it comes to video games, I feel the same exact way I feel about movies, right? I'm pretty picky with my movies and I'm damn sure picky with my video games. I don't like to invest my time and let it be wasted on just anything. I love video games the same way I love movies in the sense that I prefer independent studios. They just seem to blow me away all the time. Now, don't get me wrong. I love AAA games. I love the big budget games, the big studios with like 200, 300 employees, even more. Your God of War, your Red Dead Redemptions, your Spider-Mans. I played all those games except Red Dead Redemption, but I have that game. I just haven't got to Red Dead yet. But all these AAA games, I play them. I have them. I beat them, right? Some of them are in my backlog. So I'm not hating on those games, right? They're incredible. They're awesome. But I don't know. It's just something about the independent studios that I can't put a finger on it. I mean, it could be a number of things. AAA games versus independent games, right? I guess, well, they both have something to prove, but I guess AAA games have more pressure. I mean, they're looked at as they're supposed to be awesome. You're spending all this money, all this time, you have all this glitz and glam and everything. The game's supposed to come out incredible, right? Versus an independent game where it's like, okay, if it sucks, it sucks. It's an independent game. But if it's awesome, holy crap. Now, this is just my humble opinion, but I feel that not all studios, not all AAA studios, but I don't know, I feel like they take it easy, right? They're a little, I don't want to say the word because I hate that word, lazy, right? They have everything that's backing them up. And I feel like independent studios, they go extra hard, they go that extra mile, they're way more creative, inventive. And AAA studios, AAA games just do the same freaking thing. So as awesome as they are, AAA games, as awesome as they look and may feel, sometimes it just feels or gets boring. There it is. It's boring, all right? It's the same open world, it's the same concept, right? It's just a pretty open world, a pretty concept, but it's the same freaking thing. And thank you so much for joining me on this segment of Let's Talk Gaming. You guys have a good one. Peace.